things first here, what I'm doing is I'm installing my free motion quilting foot. This over here is my walking foot, and it needs to be up, and my feed dogs need to be down. This is my free motion foot. Putting that on there, and tightening it up. And now I'm going to thread the machine. Put my quilting gloves on. But first I'm going to make sure that I bring my bobbin thread up, because what's going to happen is if I start quilting here without that bobbin thread all the way to the top, it's going to get tangled on the back. So I'm kind of just, what I do is I just put the needle in, and then I'm pulling the thread up from the bottom. And I'll start a little bit of ways from that so that I don't get tangled up. Right, now the wonderful thing about fabric collage and free motion quilting is that we don't have to be perfect. Our stitches don't have to be the same length. In the end, nobody's really going to be able to tell. Because we're going to wet it down and we're going to scrunch it up and we're going to get frayed edges, and it's going to be a fabulously shabby looking thing. So and also you're doodling. You're going over your stitches over again. It's really a freeing kind of way to learn to do free motion quilting. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I think you have a better view now of what I'm doing. My quilting gloves are on. My bobbin thread is up at the top. I've put my needle in the down position, in the stop. When I stop, the needle will be in the down position because I've set the machine to do that. And I'm putting my hands on either side of what I want to collage on. Everything's pinned on really well. I'm just going to get started. Switch on the feed dog. Okay. I don't want the feed dog on. My machine is now not behaving. Okay, so here we go. You see, I'm simply tracing the outline of the chair here. I'm going to get that needle and yank it out. And I'm going to trim that thread off. And it would be wise if I had had a scissors here. Just trim this thread off so it's not in our way now. And it doesn't get tangled up in our design. Okay. Back at. Going around the edge here, this side of the chair. I'm going to pull this pin out. I'm not going to need it now. I'm going down to this little thin part on the leg. Being sort of careful here because I don't want the fabric to shred up. Probably go back to this chair later, maybe give it another couple little touches. But now I'm going to move on to another piece of it. There's a little piece of a flower over here, so I'm going to go over here. I'm sort of tracing, but I'm also mostly doodling. There's a leaf here, so I'm going to give it a bit of a leafy touch. Giving it some stemming. You can see my stitches really aren't that even here. A little leaf over here. I'm actually adding a bit of a design. And it's not, you know, a perfect, you know, I'm an artist kind of leaf. I just draw it, I just doodle it. And you'll notice when you're free motion quilting, what you don't want to do is act like you have something that you're appliquing and turn, 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 turn. You want to just slowly move from side to side and round and round. There's a little cameo piece here. Since I'm on it, I'm going to pull the pin out. It has little scalloped edges, so I'm going to kind of imitate that along the edge here. I'm not going to get onto the dress form. I went around a couple times. I'm going to leave the middle open because I don't want to ruin the detail on the face of the cameo. I think I'll travel over here to the dress form. Give the ribbon some detail and exaggerate it. So I exaggerated the ribbon right there. The ribbon that's the detail on the dress form. Flower here. Make it kind of flowery. A little extra leaf. Going over that top. Down her side. I'm really going to try to follow the lines of the cage here. Across her. Now it's down really well. There's a bit of piece of selvage here that I'm just going to outline. Then I'm going to head down to the bottom of the dress form. Come back up, pull the pin out from the selvage, then I'm going to trace that. Back over it. And I finished that little portion of the leg on the chair. Okay, now I'm going to come back up here. I'm going to stop, kind of look at where I want to go. And because I can't really see it, it's behind the foot, I'm going to turn this around and sort of head around this flower. It's good not to do the edges first because sometimes the middle will puff up if you do that. So you want to maybe start in the middle of it. It's getting kind of close to that pin, so I want to pull it out. I do not want to hit my pins. And so on and so forth, and I'll finish the rest of the collage this way. And now we have a little bit of finished collage here. You get up kind of close so you can see the stitching. There you go.